You guys, something to really, really pay attention to in a relationship is if every single time you try to address a problem with this person, they pull out like some crisis that's going on with them that you never like heard a single thing about until you tried to address something with them. This would happen all the time in my past relationship, and I always knew it was kind of like a toxic thing that he did, but I didn't realize how bad it really was until after we broke up. But like, for example, like say I had gone to him and I was like, hey, I just feel like I'm the only one putting in any effort into our relationship recently. Like, I feel like you don't care. Like, you haven't seen me in 5 days and you've hardly been making time to even call me. And, like, I just feel like I'm the only one that's caring and putting in effort right now. And then he might be like, well, actually, I've been going through a lot right now. Like, I'm actually doing really bad in this class at school. Or I got a bad grade, or I got in a fight with so-and-so in my family, or I'm actually just having a really hard time right now. I've been really stressed out. But this would happen every single time I would try to address an issue with his behavior or like something he'd done in the relationship that made me unhappy or something he hadn't done in the relationship. But never would I hear about this crisis before. And I'm like, okay, but why did you never communicate to me before I brought this up that you've been super stressed out recently? Like, I haven't heard anything about that until after I tried to address something that you did/didn't do, something going on in our relationship. But he would always deflect that to, like, there would always be some crazy excuse. Like, oh, I've just been really stressed out over this or that, or like, everybody in my life right now knows I've been stressed out. I don't know how you haven't noticed, but it's like you never mentioned until I mentioned something else going on that I was unhappy with. And looking back, this is like such a red flag, and I don't even necessarily think that he was doing it on purpose. I think that it maybe just was like an unhealthy thing that he did. But just know, if you are in a relationship and someone's doing this is so bad. Because what they're doing is they're deflecting whatever issue you brought up. And there's always an excuse for it that was never communicated prior to you trying to have a conversation about your feelings.